I'm in a dealership next to some wave runners with a cool scooter in front of me. Let's see what happens. Welcome to this episode of Small Bike Stuff. I'm here at Bayride Motorcycles in Tauranga because I'm here to pick up an Italjet Dragster 200. Let's go check it out. As you can see, sitting there next to the Italjet Dragster is no other Italjets. This is a Triumph Yamaha dealership. They also have a Aprilia as well. So as far as small bikes go, there's not a dramatic amount, but there are some awesome bikes which I really love, like the Triumph Rockets, which have obviously a massive engine. But over here we've even got the Lambretta Specials. So they've got the V50, and there also used to be, well, there is a 200 version. There it is, right there. So this is a 200cc twist and go Lambretta. The wonderful Tri-City, or Tricity, depending on who you are and how you want to say it. You've obviously got the twin front wheels there, and I believe this is a 155 or a yes, 155. So it's got the same engine essentially as the NMAX that's sitting there. So they do have some cool small bikes here, but they are out of stock on most of their 50cc scooters at the moment, and the only other small bikes we've got are these. I'm going to jump on this thing, we won't delay it any further, and I guess we'll just see what happens, eh? Kind of odd to step over. Ooh, it's weird to sit on. Ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely 4-stroke. Anyway, we'll go here. Thanks, Bayride. See you next time. Oh yeah, that shock's pretty hard on the rear. So, typical CVT performance so far. Just twist and literally go. The display, I'll do a full review of this thing and all the different specs, but we'll go over things now as well. The display is interesting, I can read it in light. I've got my sunglasses on, my visor sunglasses, which you kind of may be able to see there. I'll put my visor down, and that way you can hopefully hear a bit better. And yeah, basic readout. Fuel, kilometers. Oh, I just got reverse head nodded by a person on a big bike. How fancy. Let's see if I can pass this truck maybe. Right, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Warp speed, everybody. This is a 200cc dual overhead cam 4-valve liquid cooled scoot. We've hit over 100 kilometers an hour. That's the speed limit of this road. So we'll just leave it about there really. I've got my jacket and everything flapping around, so I'm probably making a whole bunch of extra noise. But yeah, I mean, this doesn't feel atrocious. I didn't expect it to feel atrocious either. It's just, anytime you get on a scooter and you're riding it on the open road, you are often riding on a bike that has, you know, basic suspension that's just meant for commuting. And this feels okay. The rear does feel a little hard, but the front is soaking up all the bumps really nicely. And I've still got some speed left, even when it's sitting there at 100 kilometers an hour. We have fine brakes, those are working well. We've got these little lever guards as well up the front, which I'm not sure if you're kind of seeing them, but they're also the turn signals. Oh, okay. First time I've leaned it. Oh, that feels weird. So the single-sided front fork is this weird anomaly for me. I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. I don't think it's bad or wrong or anything. It's just a bit different. Cool, we made it through. We've got another 100 kilometer an hour road, I think. So let's pin it. 60 through to 100. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna undercut this car, which is not something I usually do on a scooter. Woohoo! That felt fun. Anyway, I need to slow down. This is fun. I'm laughing. I'm having a good time. Seating position is interesting. I would love to see the size or the ride height of the advertised images on this bike. Is it a bigger person, a shorter person, or a taller or shorter person?
because I honestly do feel like my legs are bent over a little bit too far, and with these big cumbersome work boots I've got on at the moment, I don't want to really sit them up here or anything, but I'm not feeling uncomfortable. It's just I'm quite used to a kind of a lazy boy feeling on scooters, and this, I don't even want to call it a scooter. I was asking Damien, the owner of Bayride Motorcycles, can I call this a motorcycle? And he said, I won't judge you for it. So this bike, we'll say, this bike is interesting, and it's kind of designed with the aggressive look, the aggressive styling. It's designed to keep in mind, I think it's designed, what I'm trying to say is I think this bike is designed kind of more with a sporty vibe in mind. They don't want you sitting there with your feet hanging out in front of you. It's kind of more get up and go. So yeah, it's feeling kind of just nice to ride, I guess. I don't have a dramatic amount of describing words. I'll preface this by saying I've not researched this in any way, shape or form. I can't tell you how much horsepower it is. I can't tell you what the torque specs are. I can't tell you what size tires and wheels are on the front and rear. I can't tell you any of that, but I promise if you're watching this and thinking that's useless, just stay tuned. There will be a lot more videos out about this, and if you look at the upload date of this video, if that was any more than say 2 or 3 months ago, jump on the channel and have a look at the rest of the videos I've made about the Italjet 200. I'm having fun. I'm not causing havoc in traffic. I was able to pass someone before in a car, and now I'm happily sitting behind this truck at, you know, a reasonably safe distance at 60 kilometers an hour, and it's just no issues. If I wanted to and I gave it stick, you know, it would get up to 100. It's not super quick getting up there. This is only a single cylinder after all. But yeah, I am suitably impressed. I'm almost at the destination where I'm riding to, so I'm gonna stop this video very, very soon. I'm just hoping that this truck pulls off so I get one more chance to give it some beans. Very comfortable. No hands, we didn't fall off. Stable. I feel like I need to brush up on my terminology, because comfortable, I'm more meaning it feels well built. I'm not talking about the direct comfort of this specific seat. Not to say it's horrible, but yeah, it's interesting. There's a little kind of a mini backrest that goes up to kind of the bottom of my spine, I'd say, just above my buttocks, and that honestly is nice. It provides more support than you'd think, and I find myself leaning back into it. So, that should be down. Someone's adjusted me mirrors before I got it. But this is going to be about it. I'm going to take this machine and do some research. I'm going to put it on my bike stand and elevate it up in the air. We'll try pull some bits off and have a look at things, eh? We'll look at just exactly how good the fasteners are, the fixings are, the plastics on the switch blocks are. Is anything coming loose? It's 2,000 kilometers almost on the clock and 2 years old. So, you know, there has been enough time for things to go a bit sad. But at first glance, this does feel great. So that's it so far from this episode with my Italjet Dragster. Oh look, build your dreams. I'm riding an Italjet Dragster 200. This is a dream currently being built. Alright. Oh, I will end the video by saying this pipe's a bit boring sounding, but what do I expect, I guess. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Small Bike Stuff.